do.
Sciences were the one thing that I really didn't want to have to do again, but they made us do it.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but in sciences, I fucking hate chemistry.
Chemistry is interesting. I
Fuck
mean,
chemistry. All my homies hate chemistry.
I
it's
thought that chemistry was pretty okay.
I
I
do not
just when
like
it came to
it.
the experiments, at least when we were in high school, they just took way too long to just explain safety procedures, and it's like I get it, but if we've already been taught once, like just let us do it and just
Sounds like
Yeah.
because it's like we're
regulation.
not hopefully most of us aren't that stupid, but yeah. But I mean
I
I
once
enjoyed things like
Oh,
balancing the chemical equations. I for some reason I actually really like doing that and I was really fast at doing them.
really
But that was
I can't do that.
I
I
mean, but
hate
that was
that
when I
shit.
actually knew how to do it. I totally forgot now, but it was fun when I did know how to do it.
That's fair. I don't know. The experiments were okay. I remember I dropped a beaker once in a sink, and then I went and picked up the glass. I'm like, with my bare hands, I was like, wait, this probably isn't safe.
this probably isn't a good idea.
That's like
And
the
my
one
lab
thing they
partner were
tell
like,
you
dude, what the
not to
fuck?
do.
Yeah, my partner was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, oh, you're right. And I put the glass back in.
Oh,
Just put it back.
Yeah.
I remember at the summer camp that I went to, I talked about it a lot. They used to. It's weird because it's sort of how like people coming to Cogswell now are weirded out by the stories we tell them about when we got there. Like I guess that just kind of
Hmm.
happens with the passage of time. But many
wait, what's
years.
different? I kind of want to know. I don't hear
What
too
at like
much.
beginning Cogswell versus now?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you had Brittany, you had clubs, you had the art
Semesters.
wall, you had
Oh,
an actual
okay.
community.
No, yeah, I definitely see. Yeah, the entire kind of like how it changed more into just simply like how it'll look for other people and to try to get as many people as you can.
Correct, to
Yep.
swindle
Okay.
them.
Statistics.
But yeah, so it was uh, before I got to my summer camp, they had a mess hall, like summer camps usually do.
Yeah.
But that mess hall, they ended up having to like cut costs, and originally that mess hall had like a kitchen, and they had to like gut the kitchen. They fired all the people that like worked there, so it became like you had to take your own lunches to school to camp and stuff like that. And because it kind of fell into disuse, uh, it it fell into very heavy disrepair to the point where I was just kind of walking because there was this one path. It went by the mess hall, and that's where you went to go to the point, which is where you would go fishing and stuff like that. You couldn't use real fish hooks; you had to use like fake fish hooks. But
Hmm.
you'd go to the point, and I'm just walking by there because it was like free hour, and one of the windows from the like kind of like skylight thing up above had fallen and completely shattered onto the sand path. And me just kind of not
Jesus.
really thinking about it, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna like kick these over so someone else doesn't step in them by accident. And so
Hmm.
I go and I kick a piece of glass, and it does not skid across the floor like I was expecting. I was like, "Huh, that's weird." And so I kick it again, but I noticed that it's like following my foot. It had gone straight into the space between the sole of my shoe and my actual foot.
Oh
It
God.
didn't stab me.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
That
But I
is
was like, I was like,
wow.
oh, and so I like,
Oh, back to the lake.
and so I kicked it a little bit harder, and it was fine. But it was just like it was just a funny moment of just like, oh, glass, that's true.
No, I
Glass.
mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Going back to like chemistry, just the last thing is that there's a I mean, there's some. I wish they sometimes did more fun experiments. Like I
Yeah.
remember seeing, not I didn't do this in class, but I was watching something and they showed an iodine clock reaction. Which, if you haven't seen it, it's actually pretty cool. Like I wish we had done more stuff like that, and then have the professor explain it or
more
things like
more
that. But it
stuff
was
Have them
that
like
always,
gets you excited for the
measure
stuff that
liquid.
you're
yeah.
learning instead of
I
just
mean,
like the raw like learn this.
Yeah, I mean, some of it was interesting, but a lot of it just felt, I don't know, way more like it's the steps were important rather than like us like seeing something that excited us, as you said.
Going back to the all getting stabbed part of things, I also have a little story.
Oh boy,
All right, is this just story time? I'm okay with story time.
A
story
little
time.
bit. When I was living with my dad, I had the same bed for I want to say like 15 years, which is normal, right? It was
That's weird. You're only like 12.
it's true. Well, my past incarnation. Anyway,
Oh,
I had the same bed for about 15 years, and it was like a bunk bed that you could remove the top to. Uh, and for the longest time, I just used it as a twin bed because I didn't sleep with I was an only child, effectively. My older and younger brother didn't live with me, but the point is, it was like a really old, like half bunk bed where we didn't use the top, so it was in storage. So one day, I was just like in my room after school, and I was like, I wonder if I left anything on my bed in a while because I hadn't checked in a while because I don't use the under my bed space. So I checked, and I was like, oh hey, there's like a really old, Kindles. Remember Kindles?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the proto iPad.
Oh.
Apparently, I forgot that I had one, and I threw it under there at one point. I never got it back. So
Did it? Okay. I see where this is going.
so
Oh
I
boy.
so I reached under there and I didn't take the proper precautions. I wasn't actually looking, so I could reach further. Where like I lowered my entire body rather than like like looking and reaching. I was just reaching as far as I could because it's pretty deep in there. And I felt a sharp pain in my finger, and I was like, "Ow, what's that?" And I looked, and I got like my flashlight, my phone. I checked. Apparently, one of the support rungs, like the wooden support rungs of the bunk bed, had like at one point like broken and in half and pointed downwards, and I got like a giant splinter stabbed directly into
Oh,
my finger.
God.
Oh no.
And my first reaction was ow, and then I immediately yanked it out, and there was almost no blood, and I was like, that's weird. And then it healed over without me doing literally anything, and I was like, that's very strange, and I feel very concerned. It was
Oh.
like
Nice.
it was like a splinter the length of like a finger and a half.
Oh
That
no.
that musta you musta got super lucky and that it didn't really break the epidermis or whatever. Cause like that's nuts. The fact that it didn't bleed.
I mean, it bled like a tiny bit, basically,
Well,
but
yeah.
like,
Oh
but
god,
like
biology.
it definitely was in there. If I moved my hand, it would have jiggled in there and not fallen out. I had to pull it
Ugh.
out.
Oh,
Yeah, it stabbed directly into my into like my hand palm area, and I was
God
like, that's
damn.
concerning. I pulled it out, and I was like, well, I guess that Kindle is staying there.
Okay.
Not touching that
It's
again.
there to this day.
But anyways, look like we have a crowded stream tonight.
We do have a
Harry
little
and
bit
Lawrence
of a
are here.
crowded. We do have a little bit of a
Lawrence is
crowded
here.
stream.
You guys
Hey,
can take
Lawrence.
over while I eat my dinner because I haven't eaten yet.
Today we actually have a little bit of a special event going on. Grant, unbeknownst to me, made something very special for the stream, and I am going to be posting a link to it in the chat, both for Twitch and for us. And I was hoping that to start off this stream, we could all watch it together simultaneously. The thing that Grant made is about 16 and a half minutes long, give or take a little bit. And I've watched it a few times now, and it is very good. And so I figured that everybody would want to see this. Grant, do you have anything you want to say before we proceed?
No, no. I mean, not really. I just, you mentioned a lot about like video editing and stuff. I was like, oh, this would be a fun thing to do.
All right. So I posted it. There it is. Let me know whenever. So like everybody should have the video up and then like pause it at 00, and let me know when everyone's there.
I'm there.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna transition the stream, so that way I can just stream it to the stream as well.
All right, ready.
All right.
Oh God, Grant made this. I wonder how long the mud section's gonna be.
Man,
You know, when I was going through this,
Adrian-
Adrian, you talked about it more than I did.
That's true because I didn't. I don't. I don't know. I hate it, but it's
The
like
perpetrator is actually Adrian.
it's like when you have like an ugly child. Like it's you gotta love them, but
You
also
still love it.
But also
Yeah.
you resent them.
Yeah, because they're a stain upon your hair to know. That's awful.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
I am going to be muting myself throughout the duration of this because I don't really want to like spoil anything. But obviously you guys can feel free to make comments if you want.
Right.
I think that I'm going to do the countdown to get us all to play at the same time. But I'm gonna start like I'm gonna do like the 3, 2, 1 go, and then you guys go, and then I'll go a little bit after, so that way the
Okay.
timing's more correct. But anyway.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Everyone good?
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
3, 2, 1, go. So, I do want to say that, obviously, Grant, Carey, and myself, and I think maybe Saba right at the end, we played the Room series, which was more of a puzzle game as opposed to an escape room game. This is literally an escape room game in the sense that as soon as we start, we have a timer.
Shit.
Yeah, there's a little bit of pressure there.
Oh,
Oh.
we can do it easy though.
Nope, normal.
With no.
Alright, you got a button. Break it. Then the people will come in and tell you to stop. That's how you get out.
Lift the.
Yeah, it's
just start
true.
flipping all the desks over. That should
Oh,
usually work.
fucking. Oh, God.
Oh,
Carrie.
piano chords.
Hello.
Oh, Zach, I'm the vase.
What?
Maybe one of us is just sending him unlucky vibes.
Someone. I don't know.
Vibes.
Oh,
I can't tell who, but someone in here has atrocious vibes.
has atrocious vibes.
How would you feel if you played a video game and like just randomly in the background you saw an NPC that had like an exact uncannily high res body scan of you?
I would.
Wow.
That's some fucking SCP shit, dude.
But
Oh, I
none of
know.
them toll free.
Damn it.
Imagine if that was the actual, like, it just opened.
I still
Dude,
wish that would have
she
worked.
needs to fix
Oh.
her spine. She's gonna
She hasn't
die.
been. She's been impaled by a banana.
No, ballerinas are just like that.
Oh yeah, it says like
Emperor.
6'6" or something. Or 9? No. D6?
69.
So that one would be like that. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, poggers!
Hey,
Wow.
Poggers! Poggers
Big
in
gamer
chat.
moment.
There you go.
Oh,
Hello. Oh God, dude!
Okay,
If I
what?
was in the real escape room, I'm really afraid that in that moment, in my like hubris, it'd be like, "Carrie's too fucking smart for this, you piece of shit!" and chuck it against the wall where it shatters into a million pieces, and then the person over the intercom is like, "That'll be $40," and I'm like, "Fuck."
you know what you should do, Zach? You should use those numbers to enter in your social security number and then your credit card number and then your home address and then your
Yeah,
date
that'd
of
be
birth.
pretty funny. That'd be a cool,
Is there
funny
any-
bit.
Be a cool prank.
Like the full hour T-posing in front of the security camera.
And
They
the
open the
person's
door and you
like,
vanish.
Oh, physics
Oh.
objects. Let's break
Hard
the
body.
let's break the game.
Look, that
Hot!
that pillow has a hard body.
Motherfucker, I saw the Made with Unity logo. I know that this will work. Hot!
I know they'll break. I know rigid bodies ain't shit.
You gotta clip it through the boundaries. Is this really all minor piano chords?
Yeah.
They're not 18 yet.
You're so funny. Did anybody
where the
ever
fuck
used to
does
like
this go?
play with those phones when they were younger?
Oh,
yeah, totally.
We
absolutely.
didn't have one.
Those were so fun. I don't think, or like the younger generation knows even how those operate.
Maybe.
But
Oh,
it's on the
hey, what's
opposite
this?
side.
Oh,
Oh,
God! Wait, no.
What the hell
X
is
to the
that?
X to the power of 0 is still 1. Oh, hey, look, another fuse.
X
I would
Fucking
power.
idiot, you don't
probably
put a
hoard that
fuse in there,
over
you put
Zach
detergent.
for like forever.
Really? I've been putting fuses in my laundry for years.
Maybe that's why you keep finding glass shards in your laundry.
That would explain it.
Is our character Zach height?
Adrian! This
Can we
goes
do
this
anything with the
way.
dirty cloth?
It needs to be clean, Saba.
Chloroform yourself.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
That's the one who came from.
Yeah, that's the
Why
one.
does it close?
Yeah, that's
We
a good
close
Maybe
point.
we
back up.
close it
Kinda
after
weird.
us because we're polite.
Yeah,
Escape
we're polite.
room
Our
going.
character is polite. We
As
may
they're
be
trying to
trapped in a
escape.
death room, but our character is going to be polite. Well, we're British, CC.
I'm just hoping this isn't like something stupid.
What are you writing it down just in case?
You should put in your social security number as a cool prank.
I don't.
That'd be
I
really
don't think
funny,
I know
bro.
my social.
I think what you should do is
Oh,
you should
hello.
put the credit card, with
Shut
your credit
up.
card number, and then
This is the same joke.
Zachary, and then the 3 numbers on the back as
Carrie,
well.
this is the same joke.
Okay, so maybe there's
See,
more
I
to this.
tried
than meets
doing
the eye.
this, but I don't get like the 4 times 4. Is it divided again?
It's PEMDAS.
You're
Yes, I know
PEMDAS.
that.
Oh.
So I think
It's gonna be.
I think
one.
I got 180 over 3, which is what? Hold on.
180 over 3 is 60, but that doesn't make
60.
any sense because it should be 1.
I'm telling you, Zach, don't we have 4 of those like circuit stuff?
Fuses?
Yeah.
Yes, this diagram
And
needs
there's 4
5.
X's.
No, use the X's.
Oh, the X's. You are
Oh my
correct.
gosh.
What the fuck? The fuses are circles.
So are the empty slots.
Oh my gosh. I want to kill you, Zach.
Fuck
the
off.
washer is
That's
on.
not fair.
I hate ham and cheese sandwiches, but a ham sandwich is acceptable. There's no cheese.
Just ham.
Just
Okay, well now
Just-
what?
Ham sandwich, but no
I mean,
bread,
if
just
it needs
ham.
the water.
And no ham
what's the
either,
point
just
of
a
the water?
air
Yeah,
sandwich.
just air sandwich. You get nothing.
Like
I
I
hate-
said, maybe you could try doing the opposite side, Zach, because I
Opposite
know if
side
I'm
of
math
what? What do
correctly.
you mean?
no the whole equation thing or whatever.
It equals 1. You're gonna make me do
I'm gonna
this?
kill you. Yes, just do it. By this point, what else do we have to lose?
Fucking.
Well, at the 30-minute mark, one of the hands is gonna reach out and give us a clue from the little hole down there. So,
Hey, buddy.
so you're stuck. Here's a hint.
Saba, did you say you got 180 over 3?
I think so.
I think I also got 180 over 3.
So does that equal 1 or a 1, Zach?
No, it does. Saba, don't give me any fucking sass. Anything to the power of 0 is 1.
Sure. I'm not like.
Then whoever wrote this is a
disagreeing with you
dumbass.
there. I'm just disagreeing with you on the opposite side of what that is.
Saba,
Then
I'm gonna
whoever-
kill you.
You're supposed to be cleaning it, not dyeing it all red. That didn't work on the wall.
Oh,
Oh! So
Oh.
that just
fuck you, Saba.
What the hell is that?
pretty bullshit.
Oh.
That
What?
clown
temperature was it?
looking.
It was fucking 60 degrees.
Oh
for some
wow!
reason.
So the thing, it was 60, huh, Zach? Like that equation said, 60?
Holy shit. That doesn't make.
What? Oh, my God. Is this just like a
Oh.
game where it's almost all the stereotypical like ideas for what an escape room is?
We were just in a janitor's closet.
Yeah. Why not,
Before-
Grant?
Before that, we were in like a luxurious like detective's room.
An event. I think that's the event I came to.
I bet it's a sandbag. I bet it's not flour at all. You fucking idiot. What is this? It's the ancient mallet.
What?
Holy!
You found Wally.
Alright.
Holy.
Let's go, little man. You're going
Send
up
his
this
ass
hole.
up there.
Alright, well, we got this bag of flour.
Sand! I knew it! I called it!
My
fucking-
sand.
Ah!
Alright,
Sure.
so we got a
Time.
shovel,
Wow.
a bag of sand, and an urn of water.
Combine the sand and the water to make mud.
Finally,
I cannot.
I have become alchemist.
And there's
Finally,
no
I
well,
made-
yeah. And I wouldn't think about like putting out the fire with the water because why would we need to do that?
Hang on, Grant. I would hardly call combining water and sand as alchemy. That's a stretch.
No, that's step 1 of alchemy. It's
That's
like
hard.
it's like that bullshit where your kung fu master is like, oh, you gotta like take my
No,
groceries home.
Absolutely not. What potion needs
Hold on.
mud?
Was there something on the wall earlier? Like there was a
Potion of
crack?
mud.
There's gotta be
A
stuff on
crack?
the walls that
Well,
we
no, I don't think
haven't
we can get
paid
we can
attention
let the thing
to.
go. Like,
What does a potion of mud do?
Give you mud.
I still fucking hate potion of mud.
Give you mud.
It give you mud. Fucking caveman potion over here.
Finest alchemy.
I hate that. We're trapped.
Hey, this
Get
is
some
bullshit.
more
This is
water.
room 4.
Oh,
Now I can make twice as much potion of
Potion of sand squared.
They
That's-
don't
Where's the
food.
water now, Grant?
Hang
You
on.
can't make the potion of sand without the water.
Hang on,
Well,
potion
we
of
can
sand
have potion
squared.
of sand. We just can't have potion of mud.
Oh,
No, there's
Oh.
literally not.
Dude,
There's
if you
literally
put,
no
if you, are
change.
you telling me that if you put anything into like a flask, it becomes
Wait,
potion
I'm
of blank?
Yes.
No,
Why
you
not?
can't just add 2 bags of sand in there and call it potion of sand squared. That's just a bigger potion of sand.
For example, right now I am drinking potion of water.
I hate potion of mud so much.
Potion of Mud is my new band.
Instead of puddle of mud.
What genre music do they play, Zach?
Mud.
God.
I want Dracula's monologue, but but he throws a glass between every single word.
What?
Is bad.
But he like breaks the wrong one. He's like, no, my potion of mud.
My potion of mud.
Fuck you, he wasn't
God damn
gonna. Why would he drink that?
I didn't figure anything out. I just got real excited for ancient Egypt.
I just got real excited for potion of mud.
Bro, me every day.
The M and AMB amplifier stands for mud.
Shut
Okay,
the
everyone else
fuck
is talking
up.
about guys.
We're trying to solve a
Get
puzzle
together,
and you're
just-
talking about mud.
Mud potion
Mud.
has driven me truly insane.
Oh, sure, that one was it, I guess.
You're like,
Yay.
oh, you
Oh,
can make
wait.
potion of mud.
No, I can't. I have no sand.
It's everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Where am I gonna get any sand from?
No.
Is it New Kingdom? Is it?
Hello.
Hello,
It's
briefcase.
me.
Yeah. Do you have any useful hints for us, briefcase?
No.
Okay, fuck you, briefcase.
Kill him.
I do have something to share.
What do you have to share, briefcase?
Have you heard of this wonderful new invention? It's called
No.
Potion of Mud.
Fuck you, briefcase.
No, fuck you! It's my potion of mud. It spent a long time making it. There.
You said it's new. People have been making mud for millennia.
No, but
Fucking
not my
idiot.
potion of mud. It's new.
I hate you, briefcase. I hate you.
That's not nice.
Potion of mud isn't nice either, but I have to live with it, so you do too.
I wish you wouldn't be so mean to me.
Tough shit, potion of mud.
You may go.
Briefcase. Okay, bye.
Goodbye. Hello.
Oh my god.
Hello,
no.
boss. Are you happy we took your sandbox?
Thank you. It was very filling.
Okay,
So
box.
how's everyone
Okay.
doing?
Can we please?
Box,
What?
are you by chance related to the briefcase in the other room?
There's a briefcase in the other room?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
he's kind of an asshole though.
What? I heard you had good ideas. I heard him talking about a bottle of sand. Or, sorry, bottle of mud. Fuck. I fucked up the line.
What if we just started all talking in Sims talk? She Marwa Simarne.
Hard
That
of
was
You remember?
scarily convincing.
I'm about to say, I feel like you play too much Sims. You remember when Katy
Haha,
Perry did
yes.
you remember when Katy Perry did a cover of fucking... Fuck.
Of last Friday night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last
but in
Friday
Simlish.
night, but it was Sims. It was Simlish.
Adrian, your
Adrian.
Wi-Fi has returned.
Yes, I'm
Hello.
back. I just had to take a break to drink some potions of mud and calm myself.
Ah, you must have power then.
Ooh.
was that from?
High School Musical
High
1.
School-
I was just about to say, I thought that was from High School Musical, and I was like, no, I've purged that from my mind.
Too lit. I have reintroduced it.
Shit.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. now.
Oh! Oh.
It's a Mr. Game & Watch.
It was a Game & Watch.
Oh.
I also watched the Scott the Woz video. You're right.
That's a shitty pizza name, by the way. Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Those are for people who like their pizzas hot.
I
As
didn't-
opposed to the restaurant across the street,
hello.
Pizza Cold, where they only serve cold pizza.
Hey, cold
not that
pizza,
popular.
Cold pizza can be okay as long as it's not frozen.
It is objectively worse than hot pizza.
Yeah.
Some people would disagree, but I don't.
All right, so how much Horizon do we see in the
Sub,
city?
are you a closeted cold pizza eater?
Definitely not.
And 1 and 3 is 4, so 3, 7, 4.
Wait, the ruler is just levitating there now.
Correct.
The power.
That's true. This is
oh!
Oh.
you fucking moron.
Oh, I can just hit A and D. I don't have to hit the buttons. No, my credibility as a gamer is showing. Wait, we can't save.
Yeah. You have to complete the room.
Okay, let's just complete this
Save it.
room quickly.
Oh my god.
D is like a titty that's been pressed up, and B is like a relaxed titty.
So actually, you were correct. I believe it's D.
Okay.
All right then.
Oh!
Yay! 372.
372.
72.
Drinking the mud potion gave us telekinesis.
Yes.
Now, escape the elevator.
Yeah, we
Oh.
did it.
Dude, it's literally like that flash. Wait, we didn't open
We
that other
did it.
room.
We
That's fine.
did it.
Well, it might be fine. Yeah.
Was that the first room?
Congratulations.
Dude, we're about to.
Congratulations,
You
passed
passed the challenge.
Now get
Pog!
out of here for real.
Prepare to
Pog.
exit. Oh god.
Oh, God.
Video game.
They knocked
Video
us
game
out,
spooky!
Pog.
Oh
No.
shit.
You were right, Carrie. Now we have to get out the elevator. I mean, it might be scary to think that no matter where you go, every single room you enter will have to be an escape room.
That is kind of fucked up. That's like some nightmare fuel shit of like every room you walk in, there's a 1 hour timer and you have to leave the room or else something happens.
You get
We didn't see what happens. You get a game over.
Do you really want to wait an hour to figure that out?
No, I don't. I'm just gonna look it up on YouTube.
We
Yeah, that was
did
worth
finish
it.
the entire game. This game that I was planning on playing over the next like few streams, we finished it in a single sitting.
It's
By
a
the way,
specific
for,
board game.
by,
It's
by
not
the
just-
way, for those of you who are fucking tired, you can leave if you want.
Good night,
Hang on.
everyone.
Good
It's not-
night.
Good night,
It's
Carrie.
not-
Good night, Carrie. I'm assuming
It's
Saba
not-
will also leave.
Yup,
Oh.
my eyes are tired. Good night.
Anywho. Alright. Good night, stream. Thanks to everybody who swung by. Have a good night.
All right.
That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Thoughts? Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all are funny as fuck. Do you know that?
Thank you very much. That means a lot.
Well, let me say that was a 2.5 hour stream
that is
down
true.
to 16 minutes.
Hey,
Yeah,
man, I think
Relive some of
I
those
think that
moments.
means we could be YouTubers.
What's our time to funny ratio? 16 divided by 2 hours.
Oh god.
Oh no. 16,
Not great.
16 minutes over 2.5 hours, so that'd be what? That'd be
120.
180 over 16.
150, yeah.
150, or sorry, 16 over 150. So
Yeah.
whatever that percent is.
It's close
Almost
to 10.
1
It's close to 1 to
100.
10.
Hey man, what do you call it? Funhouse records like 2 to 3 hours solid for a 10-minute video, so I think that's fair.
There you go.
I mean, 16 to what? 150? You said?
16 over 150. I guess.
That's almost 15 to 150. So that's almost 10. That's almost 1 to 10.
Yeah.
That's
so
not
for
that
every-
bad.
For roughly every 9 minutes we laugh about, we spend 1 minute being funny. Roughly.
There you
Given
go.
that one sample
I'm glad
size.
we decided to break that down.
Given the sample of one math.
Can
One
I
map.
ask? Can I ask how long you guys spent on that equation?
Too long.
Zach
I
was
spent
very.
so much of that out.
What the
I was so
I-
pissed at
listen.
Zach was just beating me down about this equation. and
Okay,
It's
then
not.
I was
It's
right.
not fair
Uh-huh.
because they could have portrayed that better because
You
it
should have
really
been
did
better,
look
Zach.
like
You
it
should
was
have
to the
understood
power
better.
of 0.
Okay.
I mean, the part was cut out that Grant. I was just like, that could have just been a degree sign. And man, was I fuming. My heart rate literally rose as I watched that because I was so pissed off at Zach because he was beating me down.
It's not. It's not fair.
Well, there's
Because
proof
like
of it.
almost immediately, I was like, isn't that just a degree sign? Considering there's a washing machine right next to it.
Fuck off.
Listen, Zach is too
Oh,
bougie
man,
to
we
work
could've
on
had you
actual
there,
math.
Lawrence.
What are you?
Because-
Shut the fuck up, Adrian. We are not doing this.
So it was
Uh,
just a gas
I'm just
station.
saying,
I
Carrie
did-
went through the actual effort.
I
Yeah,
Sorry,
thought
not
that's
Carrie,
what happened
Saba.
to me.
Saba.
Saba.
Hey, I
Yeah,
did
Saba.
too. You even see it in the video. I also had to do the equation. But but
Only after-
I thought that that video kind of perfectly accentuates a lot of like the dynamics of the group so far, where it's a lot of like me and Saba yelling at each other. It's a lot of me repeating someone else's joke but in a funny voice. And then even at the very end of the video, Adrian's trying to get a word in edgewise and can't, and then the video ends.
There was
I'm
not
sorry, I
there
cut
was
you off,
there was
Adrian.
not nearly enough of me arguing with Zach though.
That's true.
It's
That-
okay. I can trade you some of that time, Adrian. Dude, I don't know if my heart could take it.
Most of the time was potion of mud.
A large
Oh, yeah, that
portion of
Potion
that
of Mud.
video was dedicated to Potion of Mud. And I'm not
Listen.
gonna lie, Potion of Mud is pretty good, and I always loved me some briefcase salesman.
Oh, yeah, the
Listen.
briefcase is pretty fun.
I can't resist lore. Even if I hate it at first, it grows on me very quickly.
Potion of mud.
Alright, I'm guessing
Uh,
we're back
well, that was
to
good, Grant. That's great. Thanks for
Phoenix
doing
Blight Mesa
Very
Purdy.
good.
Yes,
Thank
we're
you.
gonna be going back to Phoenix Wright, so.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go put away my dinner because I finished eating it during that video. Thank you for the video, Grant. I was able to eat dinner and I didn't have to voice a lot of heart while eating ribs. Oh fuck! I was
You're
gonna go put away
welcome.
my dinner and
Go
she's
put
here.
you're fine. Go put your dinner away.
But she's
Best.
18 inches.
No, I
Do it
know. I'm saying like
now.
I'm assuming it won't take you fucking an hour to go put your food
Alright,
away.
give me a
so.
second.
Oh my gosh, I just realized, Carrie, you're
Yeah.
here.
Oh, Carrie, right?
Carrie, there's so many
Here.
roles that had to be like taken because you weren't here, and I was so sad.
All right, Carrie, let me pitch this to you so that way you can get excited, right? You got
Great.
lot of heart.
Hell yeah.
You got old bag.
Fuck yeah.
You got
Power.
right,
Willpower.
Will
Sign
Powers.
me up. All right.
You
got
Stefan Parma is
Francisca.
here, of course.
you got Francisca.
Oh, that's right.
Although I will say, I feel like I was doing an okay German accent.
You were doing
Yeah,
pretty.
go
You were
ahead and
doing
take
pretty
it,
well.
Adrian.
I appreciated the effort.
I was gonna say, Carrie, if you feel like you're too overwhelmed, totally just tell us if you want us to take over somebody.
Well, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
Adrian.
Lawrence is here, so he could do some
That's
voices.
true.
I am
Lawrence
back up.
hasn't been properly vetted yet.
That's true. The Lawrence doesn't know. I don't know how much
Properly vetted.
Lawrence watches.
We had a
our
sample of his
voices.
most prime performance for
Yeah.
Damien and Miranda, and I gotta say, the Damien was okay. The Miranda,
His calculator was phenomenal.
his calculator was good, but his Miranda was. I think that averages out to like a C performance on
I
voice
loved
acting.
his Miranda.
I hate
Yeah.
his Miranda. It's very
I know
bad.
you-
My Miranda though.
How
His
do you
Miranda's
do
You
bad.
it
don't
on a
like a
German
20-year-old
accent,
guy
Lawrence?
voicing a girl?
Hello.
You're 20.
I am
You're not
a
21
princess.
yet. What month is your birthday?
Not quite. September. So like,
Oh, okay.
I'm getting there.
You're getting there. Next
I-
year,
You
next
do
month
Like
you'll be able to.
voicing an 18-year-old girl with a German accent, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Did we
It's-
talk to her yet?
Yeah,
I don't
I think
remember
if we
what we were
did.
doing.
There was checkmark.
Isn't yeah? Oh, she is 18. Oh, right, because she's the same age as Maya. I thought she was 14 for some reason. Maybe that's just because this is Japanese.
Well, they
I-
did introduce that 13 years of age and stuff, so that's
I
what
think
you
she
might be
introduced.
thinking
Yeah, I think the 14 is because she became a lawyer at 14 or something like that, or somewhere
Ah.
close to there.
of. Yeah.
All right, so if
So-
I remember correctly, the last thing that we did was we finished everybody else's psych locks, and now we're gonna tackle Adrian's psych locks, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
So I'm just
Oh
gonna.
yeah, Carrie and Lawrence.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Maya is currently being taken hostage.
Assuming Lawrence kept up with the plot of Ace Attorney stream so
Oh
far.
yeah, and also
I-
taken hostage by someone with the name To Killer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Who we don't
Is
know
he-
anything about, and Zach totally hasn't spoiled.
It's not fair.
He perhaps the killer.
Zach sent
How
me
did
like
you
a
know?
DM like months ago being like, dude, this character is awesome. He's in Phoenix, right? He does this. This is an entire backstory. And
He was-
we just
he-
meet him
He's
as he's
like
pretending to be someone else.
and I didn't know he was in this game. I was like, oh dude, this character's super fucking cool. And then as soon as he comes on screen, Grant's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh shit.
Okay.
Right, she has like 5, right?
She has a
She has a
lot.
lot. She doesn't have
4,
5
okay.
though.
We
Four.
got 4.
Oh right, because it was 1, then 2, then 4.
Motive for murder.
Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed.
If you declare this man guilty, I'll suck your dick.
If you declare this man guilty, I'll suck your dick.
I don't have one.
I'll lick your clam.
I'd rather not.
Okay, I'm sorry. Did you read it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't
second.
hear
Sorry, do you want me to give a more spirited?
you. Please.
Nice.
Why are you hiding things?
That's the.
Oh.
Don't. I forgot that their names are testificates and not villagers.
What?
I mean,
What?
they used to be.
Right. Anyway, don't you realize you're putting Mr. Engarde's life in danger by your own actions?
No. Why do you ask questions for which I have no answer? Why must you do this to me?
Why must you do this to me?
The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Karita.
You were not that close.
That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
You're not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow, I highly doubt that.
I'm going
That
to
was-
continue repeating what you say.
I was gonna say, are you a phoenix or a parrot?
That was also like a
Are you
Am I
Phoenix
Phoenix
or
or a
uh,
parrot?
a perfect reading of that sentence back. It was
What?
great.
Do you want to know what to present here?
Well, let me think.
This one's not that difficult, I think.
I'm about to say it's the gossip
suicide
article,
report,
right?
Oh shit!
I assume it's
Wait,
the
you gonna
gossip.
say that, Grant?
I'm assuming it's
What?
the gossip article.
No, I said it's the suicide report, and then Zach goes, "It's the gossip article," and I'm like,
Oh,
"Oh
okay.
shit!"
You want to give it a try?
What, this one?
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever you want to give it a try. Unless I can tell you whenever because of the walkthrough right now.
Oh wait, I can check this now.
You can't.
Well, I mean, this is just. Do I not have article use tabloid article the victim of the case? Stolen the
Also, the
1994.
sprite, they used to be in lower res, so the sprite just looked like a really fucked up camera that like melted into itself before.
Oh my
It still
God.
kind of does look like that. That's a weird looking camera.
Yeah, it just looks like a bunch of metal
Because it's like I want to
together.
propose this magazine clipping because it's like it's allegations of her being intimate with Juan Corrida, which would directly like connect her to him. But the thing is that that's just like hearsay and gossip, and that's why I'm kind of looking at the camera, being like, did Lotta act? No, because Lotta didn't actually get a picture. She was trying to, but didn't.
I mean, we could also say, I mean,
Present.
if she knows that that's correct, yeah, okay, well, never mind then. I won't say.
You and Mr. Kurita... Never mind. You and Mr. Kurita had an intimate relationship, did you not?
A silly third-rate tabloid article.
Oh,
I hear
no!
that's hearsay. If you had even half your wits about you wouldn't believe such rubbish.
Oh shit!
Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story.
As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars.
Note to self, stay on her good side.
In any case, I'm gonna ignore your fake news because I despise interpersonal relationships like that.
I see. However,
That's right, I'm a white woman with blonde hair.
what if there was a need for you to get close to someone?
Me, need to get close to Mr. Kurita? As if there was ever such a need.
Just stab him in the back.
Didn't you get close to this person, Mr. Kurita, for this person's sake?
You can present profiles, remember that.
Oh, for this person. So I'm gonna say... Wait, where is she?
There's a second
There it
page.
is. Oh, right, because
Lesson.
she has like the
Okay.
weird melty face.
For Edgeworth.
What the fuck are you talking about? Her face looks
Edgeworth,
normal.
Yes.
Look at her chin.
People have chins like that that dip a little bit.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, Zach, the arbiter of what people should look like.
You're one to talk.
What are you talking about?
You bitch nonstop about the art style, or you bitched rather, nonstop about the art style of JoJo's.
Because JoJo looks weird.
That looks weird.
It looks fine.
Celeste Impacts, your mentor.
At least this game doesn't need a bunch of lines all over the cheeks just to detail contour.
Have you seen Jotaro without the lines?
Alright,
Dude,
anyway.
he's so soft.
It's him. It's the
How do you know
17-year-old
how do you know
boy.
about Celeste?
Bum, bum, bum.
Miss Impacts. She committed suicide, didn't she? Oh yeah, I forgot how fucked up this is.
Yeah, we got a
It's
full
pretty
scene of like
depressing.
a woman dangling.
But looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Carita's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Carita so you could find out more about her suicide.
You have a great imagination. Cool, grilling me on my mentor's suicide. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid.
Whoa.
Nice.
Oh my god! That's really brutal.
Now that's epic.
Miss Andrews.
There was no mystery surrounding her death. None.
Really? Because I was kind of confused as to how she was able to fly like that. Get it's a joke because we
It
didn't
was the
actually see it.
rapture.
It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing.
Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with her the way her suicide revolved. And now this is where I present her suicide attempt. Right?
This is
Oh
3 ticks.
God.
Do you want to go for it, or do you want me to tell you what to do?
I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. I mean, that makes, yeah, because shock from less impact suicide. I'm gonna present this.
Alright.
It was wrong!
Get a hold of yourself. That
Shit.
was wrong.
Huh?
Clearly. If you want advice on doing yourself in, I suggest asking someone, like the police.
Oh.
Oh.
That has new meaning nowadays. Which translates to go take a long waff off a short pier.
Blah 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 blah.
Alright, well, so I'm fucked. Oh, her suicide note was missing.
Maybe try it this time.
What, this one?
Yeah, try it again.
Yeah, I'll do it, just in case, right?
Yeah, just in case. You'll never know.
I'm gonna do this because it was a suicide note was missing. Present. Yeah, I
music
didn't
out.
die. Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? Who are you? Fucking fuck. What was the head prosecutor from Case 5?
Gant? No,
Gant?
prosecutor.
No, he was the chief of police.
Von Karma?
No, from Case 5, the sister.
It's been like
Oh, Lana Sky.
Yeah, Lana Sky, because she has this exact same
Oh,
pose
right,
when
right.
she's shocked.
Oh.
It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Carita.
Juan. Juan.
Juan. And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Carita.
I've sat quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. Bro, I am just standing here.
What the fuck? I'm literally just hanging out.
It's true that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who does not care about what goes on in the lives of others.
Okay. That's the impression you like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are.
What?
I think you're secretly an alien, Samus!
Kill her.
Oh.
You got me, zips down her suit, and it's just Kraid in there.
he's holding the arms and the head by like sticks.
What is he, tiny?
Yeah, obviously. Samus in Super Metroid was just teeny tiny.
Super,
Wait, what's
super
the...
tiny.
God, no, I didn't mean Kraid. Who's the
Ridley?
Ninja Turtle villain that, like, is it like a brain in the stomach of, like, a robot?
Krang?
Mother brain?
I think it's Krang.
Yeah, Krang, because you're thinking
Oh,
of you said
Ninja Turtle.
Turtles.
Oh.
Yeah, she's just Krang.
I have evidence
Yeah.
that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impacts was someone very special to you. This one because she was shocked.
Do you want to go for it?
Man, this is a lot of health.
Are you sure you don't want to do that last one again, Zach? Just for good measure?
Fuck you. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it, didn't you?
Went through with what?
Ending your life.
Exclamation point.
Oh! Miss Andrews, You look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself.
Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember.
However, that's all just a lie, a facade.
That's a funny C you got there, Mr. Wright.
I don't know how I got it
Where'd
in the
you get
text
that?
box. You've always searched out people whom you can depend on.
Facts.
You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had.
Stop.
I'm about to say, this is fucking torture.
Isn't this kind of like
Yeah,
to a
this
certain
isn't
degree
cool.
we're blackmailing her into just telling us the truth, or we're like guilting
This
her?
is
a
definitely
little?
guilt
Emotional
tripping in some way.
manipulation.
Like, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
When
blackmail
Celeste-
because we're not threatening to, like, reveal this to the public, but this is definitely manipulating the shit.
The very next text box. If you don't tell me, I'll reveal it to the public.
Oh, shit.
When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note.
You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Kurita of hiding Miss Impacts' note. You heard about it, and thought to recover it from him by getting close. Am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes.
What do you mean?
What topic did we start this conversation on again?
You were doing a funny voice. It was why the victim was killed.
Exactly.
Super funny voice, Mr. Wright. Very impressive.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
I obviously can't mute him because he's my voiceover partner at the moment. But man, I wish I could. Somehow, Miss Andrews.
Bro, I'm just in character.
It seems it seems that you have become the seems like you have become the one with the reason to want Mr. Kurita dead.
But me? Ellipses.
Miss Impacts was everything to you, and then she died. And you would do anything to
And then
find
she's
your
dead.
She died.
and then she
she's
died.
dead.
Super dead. She's
And now
not
she's
coming
dead.
back.
And now she's been dead, and she will continue to be dead.
Gets real
Forever.
close, and she's never coming back. And it's like,
Oh,
You get
Oh,
really close.
man.
Where is she? Pearls!
Pearls! That's beyond fucked up. Oh my god. Holy shit. Dude, could you imagine that? Could you imagine? Like, clearly we have indication that she is horribly emotionally wrecked over the death of her mentor or whatever. Could you imagine if before we walked into the room it's like, hey Pearly, I need you to do something for me. And then she poofs into the mentor, walks in, is like, admit to the murder.
God, that'd be
Wow.
so fun.
Yeah.
I am the ghost of Christmas past. Admit to the murder.
God.
And
Bro,
you would do
if
anything
there
to
were-
find out why she killed herself.
If there were two managers in a room and one was a ghost, would that be fucked up or what?
That'd be pretty
Two
fucked up,
managers in a
bro.
room. Oh my god. Even commit murder.
Murder?
Yeah.
I didn't even have to do anything for that last lock, so there was only 3.
Yeah, the locks are a bit weird.
It's true. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence.
I feel like they
Did
could
you
have
just
did
I'm
break her into
sorry.
telling us this, by the way?
Yeah.
That was a good audio clip. I feel like they could have did a better job of portraying that she's small, because as of right now, she just looks like a woman. Like, Pearly is tiny, you know?
I pushed against all that, though. I tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Shadow came by the other day, and he almost made me think my meat was good, but turned out he was just setting me up to tell me that his was better.
Oh, no. Miss Andrews.
This one thing is the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that I'm sorry is like 5 miles back, Phoenix. Like, what the fuck?
You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, get over it.
Oh my god.
What's the most horrible thing I could say? Like, yeah, you're pretty fucking pathetic. Get over it, little bitch.
Man, this shit is dark.
Please, Miss
Yeah.
Andrews. All I
Like,
want to
what did I
know
walk
is the
into?
truth.
After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was one Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me.
It's true, they are. Like, pulls back the curtain of reality, and literally every person she's ever seen has had it holds a gun.
Clawing at the glass.
Ooh.
They're like on the 10th floor.
Ever since I left space and quit being a bounty hunter,
No.
it turns out the bounty's been on me the whole time.
What is this? Other M? So
Oh.
you got close to Mr. Creator to recover her suicide note, correct?
Looks like that tablet reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it?
No, that's not irony. That's coincidence.
Well, it could be ironic.
How would it be ironic?
Because irony is something you think something's not going to happen and then it does.
No, it's
You don't
you think
expect
no, it's
the
you think the
gossip.
exact it's you think it's the exact opposite, right?
Yeah, you think a newspaper called Gossip Land is not going to tell the truth.
Okay, I guess that's true. I was
Yeah.
thinking more of it being a coincidence because they got lucky, but I guess you're right.
Oh.
Also,
okay.
they use a lot of Ferris printing presses, so it's also kind of irony in that way.
There you go.
Ugh.
Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
And when there's
You should
fire,
try
there's
burning
termites.
yourself to death next time. It's a lot easier.
It's
a lot harder to fail.
The fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But we didn't start the fire.
Oh, pearls. I miss
Somebody's
pearls.
burning since the world's been turning.
But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all.
What is this? The Arya suit?
Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so...
Dude, you're just gonna go back to work after this fucking horrible trauma I put you through?
You know what, sure, I'll just sit here and keep talking to you while you continue to expose all my most vulnerable emotional weaknesses.
Alright, thank
that
you.
That seems like a fun time.
Yeah. I mean, that's my job. I understand.
Oh, I have one small favor to ask. Fucking stop being an ass. No, I attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret.
Miss Andrews.
If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live.
Oh my gosh.
If you
Fucking
tell anyone about
Christ.
this, I'm going to kill myself. That's so
Jesus
fucked. I mean, I'm not gonna tell
Fucking
anyone.
Christ.
All right. I understand. We'll keep it a secret, dude. I can't wait to bring this up in court.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type.
She's gonna hang herself in the courtroom, I swear.
Oh my god.
And guess whose fault it's gonna be?
She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first.
Thank you for your discretion. I mean, you know, after you told me all this stuff right to my face.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
That's true. That is her idol animation. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding?
It's an ultra rare. I got it back when Yu-Gi-Oh was still... Oh, this?
Oh, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! It looks like a...
Oh, I know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag.
Is this the fucking symbol for To Killer?
Oh god.
Is this like his calling card?
It's like a slow king.
It does.
It kind of does, yeah. What is it? Looks like a seashell?
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? Honestly, I don't remember owning this card. I wonder if it picked up from,
Her not remembering something clearly? Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence.
No, wait. It was a booster pack. I remember. I bought it 2 days ago. I got pretty lucky, too. These things are worth, like, $400. Well, I must be off.
Oh
I
my
leave this rare
God.
card in your capable hands.
Don't quote-unquote capable me, you piece of shit.
I was trying to remember the fucking Price is Right price
Oh,
for that
Dave's
Yu-Gi-Oh.
card.
Yeah, I couldn't remember it.
I don't really like meat.
We already saw
I think we
this.
already saw this, yeah.
We did. It's just like I want him to make note of the fact that the fucking kitchen knife is gone,
But apparently he's not smart enough to do that.
which is frustrating because I, the player, am. You know.
All right. So
Are we
I don't
done?
know. I don't know if you're
Oh,
able to
hey.
guess where we have to go next, unless Pearl tells you.
I guess. Unless I tell you.
Well, I think we gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
No, she's dead. You could channel her right now if you want.
Go ahead.
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this.
Yeah, you keep on dragging me around everywhere. I've been walking for a long time.
You keep inviting yourself.
Nick, my mother is dead.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Carry you on my shoulders?
You expect me to walk by myself? They told me to stay with an adult. I thought you were an adult, Mr. Nick.
I'm barely an adult. Get out of here.
You're like 27, aren't you?
Just because I'm a lawyer does not mean I'm an adult.
Listen, just because I passed the bar exam does not mean I am responsible in any way.
What the fuck is
Oh,
the bar
God.
exam?
Oh.
What?
That's the lawyer test.
Did you just say what's
Oh,
the bar exam?
I was saying in Phoenix.
I was
Tom.
gonna be like, that better be in character.
I realized
It's like, Zach, we've
Fe's
made
like-
so many jokes about this.
Yeah, no,
I realized that my real voice and my Phoenix voice were not different enough to distinguish that.
Hey,
yeah, Fiend's just like the butt. Oh, you mean that thing they abolished 14 years ago?
Oh, God.
It allows you. Yeah, now all you have to do is go to a 3-week training period, and then you just get to become a lawyer. They give you
I'm
a
gonna
gun
be
and everything.
honest. I didn't
There's even-
actually read the line when I said that joke earlier.
What?
You go to a
I
3-week.
didn't actually read what you said, or you said.
Oh.
It's Phoenix right now.
Yeah, you go to a 3-week training course. One of an entire week of that is just like a mountain resort where you get to hang out in the mountain, ski.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh no, you realize that's also walking. I'm okay, really, I'm fine.
You
I
should
really
be fine. You have superpowers. You don't look fine to me. Yeah, look at her. She looks terrible. Also,
She's
her
awful.
head. Also, if you turn your head to the right a little bit, she looks like a little fish. The shape of her head.
Oh,
I can
because
see
like
it.
the
Over here.
hair.
Yeah, the hair's like the mouth or whatever.
All right, so I guess we're going back to the.
Yeah.
Agency.
Oh God!
Oh
Ooh.
god. Oh, fancy.
In case you didn't know why I was voicing that character that way, it's because her name is Adrian Andrews. I don't know if it was established during that dialogue or not.
Yeah.
I think they just kept calling her Miss Andrews.
Pearls is
Exactly.
great.
I agree.
Pearls is my favorite character in Ace Attorney. Just
I
like,
like
just like how Escanor validates all of Seven Deadly Sins, she validates this entire series.
I gotta say,
True.
I'm a huge fan of a character that's in Ace Attorney 5, but I don't know if Zach will get to that, and if he does get to that, I don't know if he'll actually like the same character like I do.
I think you mentioned something about this before, and I don't know. I don't unless there's a way for me to emulate because what Ace Attorney 5 came out on 3DS.
Yes.
I would have to get an emulator, and I know that there are like pretty okay emulators, but
No, you
sorry.
mean you'd have to get it legally.
Yeah, sorry, I'd have to get it.
Legal means. Yeah. Okay,
All right,
so,
just
what
edit that part out where I said.
What now, Mr. Nick?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews committed suicide.
You
Sorry,
mean Miss
wanted.
Impact's a suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever.
Beep beep beep. Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
Hello, Mr. Radico Law Offices.
Mr. Nick.
Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone.
Maya, where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time.
What have you been doing? My job.
Just
Phew.
stands next to her.
Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished.
What?
So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend.
It's been a day.
At any cost, wouldn't you agree?
Wait, Maya, let me hear her.
Very well.
Ask my
Maya, is that you?
sis. Ask my sis. Oh, I was wondering what I was saying.
Oh, we're gonna contact Mia again.
Yeah.
Maya,
Probably.
damn it, he cut me off.
Mystic Maya said, "Ask my sis," didn't she?
Oh, I forgot Pearlie's not her sister. Sis, what does she mean by that?
Grant.
What?
It's you,
Sister.
Grant.
It's Mia.
Oh shit! Sorry, I was looking at my phone. Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one.
Sorry. Ah! Please don't do this in close quarters. It's
God.
weird. Mia!
I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her.
What? You could be a
I
courier?
traveled from her brain. Yeah, I traveled from her brain. So she can just literally tell you where she's at and everything, but you have to ask me.
I really appreciate this sprite because they're being a little bit more tasteful with the amount of cleavage.
A little more.
But that's because she's
little
smaller,
bit.
so it stretches out big.
This is still a. Like
No,
a
I meant with her
50-year-old girl,
arm,
yeah?
but yeah.
Oh, okay.
How's Maya?
She's safe for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems.
I'm glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how do you know...
As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me.
She could do that?
Yeah, it was the landline. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could.
Could you imagine if, like, you could really just call the afterlife? It was literally just like an area code.
Yeah.
Hello, this is the Grim Reaper speaking. Who do you want to talk to?
He's
Mia
the
Fey.
fucking he runs the fucking telecommunications board where it's just all the like wires that you have to plug in. That'd be amazing. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her.
Mia's like, unfortunately, with my, larger physique, I drained maybe like 10 days worth of food from her in one channeling session while she was already starving,
God.
so
Yeah,
Oh,
she
man.
won't last long. We gotta hurry this up, Phoenix.
She's
I can't
gonna
do this
die.
too often.
The kidnapper. What's he like?
I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And?
She didn't see the face of her attacker.
But we saw it.
We saw a bad silhouette.
No,
where
we
his
saw
face.
him in like red light.
I thought it was a silhouette.
I have a
Maya's
thought.
locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her.
When you were with her.
Date, bruh, time, bruh, location, bruh.
Brr.
Reward.
I'm starving. I really want a burger.
I really want a burger. That's
I
my
could
entire
really go
personality.
for some apple pie.
Maya's like, I really shouldn't channel or else I might starve even faster. Oh well.
At a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised me he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now.
Better strangle all
Wait.
the nutrients I can out of this alcohol.
What?
Really?
How you gonna move?
You're playing as me.
Maya.
Huh? Someone dropped a card here.
Okay, cool.
It kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. Kind of looks like a Pokemon card.
Dude, I would love the fucking seashell type.
It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card.
Very subtle.
There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see, apparently.
Despite the bright
What are you
fluorescent
talking
light.
about? Yeah, I'm about to say, look at this.
At least Maya can get blasted off her ass with all this wine.
I
Trash.
think
It's
we said the
locked.
same thing, yeah.
But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard.
Is she not
Then-
tied up?
Apparently I'm not. Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Potentially something I saw 5 seconds ago.
Video game, please. Mercy.
Oh, Maya,
Oh, thank God.
The shell loss card.
dude, Maya, I'm empathizing with Maya so much because she doesn't have object permanence either.
If I use it, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful.
I feel like I'd find a door to use it on.
Now we'll make you find a door.
All right. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. Quitting. I did it. Okay. Now I'm getting the heck out of here.
She's gonna open the door and he's gonna be standing there like, very naughty.
Oh no.
Very
I shouldn't
naughty.
keep Nick waiting or worried.
Oh,
No, to be continued.
okay.
Right.
All right, end of stream. All right.
Vegas Station over.
So now, because, like, obviously I want to do, like, some sort of, like, editing thing. Like, probably not necessarily as long as what Grant did, because it would be, like, multiple episodes. But I want to do that with our, like, our Ace Attorney playthrough, because I feel like we have, like, a lot of good stuff, obviously. But that being said, I'm thinking about how many fucking episodes that would be.
Yeah, we have a
You
lot.
to
I
watch
was
a
gonna
lot.
say we have a lot of good stuff, but also a lot of.
Yeah.
Exactly, and we could skip all that. Because that's how
But you
editing
have to go
works.
through them.
Yeah,
Adrian did it,
that's what it looks like.
dude. No way, that woman couldn't do anything like that.
Do you want to give On Guard to Lawrence?
Lawrence, you want to take this guy? I've just been doing a sad surfer, dude.
Dude, no way. That woman couldn't do anything like that.
Nice.
Perfect. In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you.
A mountain of evidence.
I'm certain there's someone out there
Oh.
trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you.
Please, Mr. Lawyer. Dude, like I said yesterday, I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that.
What happened to the surfer, dude?
I'm losing it as I'm reading the lines.
I understand.
Dude.
I think this is Von Karma, huh?
But,
I assume.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's almost
time.
time.
Nope, it was Mia.
Oh, it's
Shit.
not. Yeah, that was difficult to figure out.
Mia, can you turn back into a better character?
No.
Oh,
We must get a complete acquittal today.
I know. It's actually a lot of pressure. But I can't focus on Maya's situation right now.
What?
Or
My
Pearl's either.
sister. My cousin.
No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day.
Yes, for my sister and my cousin. Indeed, well, let's get going.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
It's him. Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, beep.
This is right.
Impossible.
Hello, you order a large pepperoni?
Who is this? Do you have the right number?
I'm sorry. Well,
I was trying to order a
frequencies.
pizza. Apparently,
ignore
I called the
that.
wrong
I was
number.
getting hungry, and I was definitely not going to feed any to your little captive. Remember that she's there? I'm going to eat this entire pizza by myself.
I'm going to
When I
eat
checked
your
on her earlier
captive.
this morning,
Oh, God.
she seemed to be, well, how is she tired? Especially since I was about to eat her. I was very famished, but I decided to eat this pizza instead. Assuming
He's like,
you get this
he's like an
today.
honorable cannibal. Like, that's how he murders people.
Listen, I have 2 pieces of food in my house, and,
If there are
well,
2
one of them
pieces
is
of food
purple.
and one of them's human and the other one is not, is that fucked up or what?
Don't worry, people don't die that easily unless I eat them and get famished and run out of pizza. You have until I finish with the pizza, by the way. Besides, we should really be concentrating on is winning today's trial before I finish with the pizza.
I can eat really fast.
For my sake, as well as yours, you must win today's trial. I don't like eating little girls, but I will. Which is why
I'm gay. You see.
What?
I sent you a little present this morning.
A pipe
Present.
bomb.
What in the dude, that'd be fucked. Present. What in the world would you want to give me?
Shit in a box.
You'll figure it out once the trial starts, and even if you don't like my gift. I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest, if you please.
Wait.
A guy comes to the door, is like, "Hey, do I got a pizza for Mr. Phoenix, right? Large pepperoni."
Oh shit.
The kidnapper sent me a present?
Lawrence, you have
Oh,
to keep
sorry,
up.
I was- Oof. Mr. Lawyer, dude, who was that?
Why is never mind. I'm not gonna grill you. No one. It has nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything.
Dude, did your nose just get longer?
Ooh,
Are you Pinocchio?
Are
Huh?
you
What's that?
Pinocchio?
Pinocchio, right?
Where are we gonna use this voice for a character? I gotta bring this voice out. It's a
Jewish
good voice.
mom.
It's not Jewish, Mom. It's a funny voice.
Court is now in session for the trial. Map on guard.
I put a briefcase on the table. Hello.
Hello. Are the prosecution and defense ready?
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Your Honor.
Who the fuck?
Correct.
Sorry. I haven't gone through puberty yet.
Right, say, Mr. White, what happened to Miss Von Karma?
How is that my fucking problem?
I whipped her back for
Gee.
once.
I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me?
I'm just eating this pizza, Your Honor. Your Honor.
Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session.
Wait, did he fucking kidnap Von Karma and Edgeworth is gonna be on the stand?
Oh my god.
And that's the gift? That'd be awesome.
If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it?
Prosecutor Von Karma has... This morning, Miss Von Karma was shot by an unknown gunman.
It's about fucking time. Anyways,
Oh.
It hit her in the shoulder, and she's refusing to get surgery.
Oh god.
Wow.
what?
Well, life
Shut-
father my daughter, I guess.
Alright, we win.
My daughter! No!
Somehow, I think this is the present that man was talking about.
Did I say my daughter? I mean just my friend.
Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at this moment.
Are you sure? Because she
If were to
lost twice.
disappear- True, but if she were to disappear, it would be your advantage.
I mean, it's Von Karma or fucking Pain, so...
Yeah.
Because there's only 3 prosecutors in the whole world.
There are only 2 prosecutors in this world.
Von Karma and Pain. It's a wonder how they come
Pain.
together. This is totally insane. Miss Von Karma, is she all right?
I don't have that answer.
Why are you getting mad at me?
This is, I believe, yeah.
Ruth?
Is it? She's alive
Eggman.
and in stable condition.
It's Eggman.
That's
Big
good.
man.
It's me, Eggman!
It's me.
You're
Thought he'd show up. Oh God,
I'm on the stand,
He's
didn't
so-
you know?
wide.
You're
Was
on.
it
It's
always
always been this
wide?
wide. Yeah, it's
Really?
always been this
Yeah,
wide,
he's
yeah.
I
hit.
have very broad shoulders.
I
You
think
know.
I'm about to say, how
No, yeah.
wide are human shoulders normally in proportion to the head?
About 3, but I think the witness stand just makes him look wider. Yeah, he looks about 5 heads wide.
I'm about to say he's like 5 heads wide.
Normally, average is about like 3, like between 2.5 to 3, roughly.
Due to the circumstances, Miss Franziska von Karma cannot appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place.
You'll never guess. She,
Naturally.
she was shot in the leg, so now she's in a fucking wheelchair.
In a wheelchair. And she will be carrying the murder weapon.
Right.
I can't believe I'm in a fucking wheelchair.
Miss von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery, kind of
It
like
was-
someone else.
Oh my God, it was her right shoulder.
Totally was.
I still like the idea that she was shot in the leg, and now she's in a fucking wheelchair.
I do want to bring up a point though, of how we were all so excited about Carrie finally getting a voice. And so far she has voiced nothing. I'm assuming she'll be a witness because fucking what's her face? Old Bag is a witness.
Old
and
Bag hasn't showed
Lotta.
up yet.
Lotta is
Yep.
a witness as well.
Right. Well,
Not.
You better come back again, Carrie. Is what we're saying. Luckily, I have looked this case over and am familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt on guard.
The prosecution seeks to prove just how fucking wide I am.
Yes, I am very, very.
It's the
wide.
it's wide Putin meme, but it's
Wide
Edgeworth.
Edgeworth.
It's wide Edgeworth.
Wide Edgeworth is perfect.
I've been
for
doing
hugging
I've been
Phoenix.
doing wideness exercises with Gumshoe recently.
Yes.
I've been doing
Oh.
wideness exercises.
With Gumshoe, he's been teaching me the art of being wide.
It's like you with one arm you're like flagpoling yourself, like doing pull-ups, and then with the other you're doing curls.
God.
So it stretches you out horizontally.
The court. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I assumed you read it.
No, you can't
No.
speak, Judge. Right.
Okay.
I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year.
Where are you?
Judge, shut up. This is
No,
between
this
me
is-
and Right.
Judge, shut your fucking mouth.
And by the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer.
It's yes. The question is, will you marry me?
No.
Oh.
Now
Pog.
then, the prosecution would like to call his first witness. Please bring the
Damn it.
witness stand.
Well, I mean, we always start
Carrie.
with Gumshoe.
No,
Not always. Do you
Well,
want to?
yeah.
Do you want to take
Usually,
one of mine?
not always, but usually.
No,
Witness
it's all
your
right.
name and occupation.
My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective down at the precinct. For now. For now. After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir.
I'm on thin
Isn't that the
fucking ice,
same
sir.
thing? Oh, sorry. Did you have something to say, Carrie?
No, I said, I'm on thin fucking ice, sir.
I was gonna say like the judge goes like, weren't you already supposed to be fired from that time that the electric demon like murdered 4 people or whatever?
Yeah, but I got it back. I got better.
Gumshoe, like, thankfully I have a job lined up to be Edgeworth's personal wideness trainer.
The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness.
What?
Get over yourself.
Lift your head and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yes, sir.
No.
I am wide.
Let's have your testimony.
I'm wide and I'm proud. Oh shit! There we go.
Wide pride.
If we want to explore the various facts of this case, we must start with that.
If we are to explore,
I'm trying hard to suppress my laughter here, okay? Give me
why?
a break.
What's funny?
What's funny? My wide shoulders, don't you know?
Oh, that's delightful, yes. Please
Yes.
tell me, what is your regiment, good sir?
It is
There's
my
nothing funny about
copious
how
amount of
wide I-
tea that I drink, Phoenix.
Literally, the next case that we see Edgeworth in, he has to come through the door sideways because he's like 8 heads wide.
God.
Every time the camera pans back to him, he's like one head wider.
He becomes like a Roblox character.
God. Damn
Being
it.
just like, you should have stayed out of America. You were too wide for this country.
You turns to like Kingpin from Spider-Verse.
Oh, no, we'd have to shove his head down his torso too.
Oh my
It's part of it.
I
Dude,
love it.
Edgeworth at wide pride is so good.
Wide
Oh
pride.
god. Okay.
Just Gumshoe. Get ready, Phoenix. This is gonna be one very rough
I
fight.
was gonna say, Carrie, do you want Mia?
You want Mia?
Sure.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't realize I had Carrie quiet because it was echoing from the first video earlier, so I just put her back up now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
The answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you found, Edgeworth. Throw a tomahawk at him.
All right, the answer is 60 degrees.
The end.
That is the secret to life.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, Paige is like, no, it's clearly 0!
No, you're
It's
idiot.
clearly
It's
one.
clearly 1.
Anyways, case. Bare facts the case. Oh, there were a lot of bears in that room. They kept eating the Kermits.
Yeah, you
They
know.
kept eating the Kermits.
This murder happened after the Hero of Heroes Award ceremony, sir. The victim, Juan Carreta, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder.
All right, so I'm gonna ask about that.
Murder.
After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room.
Yes, sir. Both the victim and defendant went alone to their rooms, sir.
I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
So I was just thinking about this because it's been like a week, and obviously like I've been reminiscing a lot because of the video that Grant made or whatever, where it's just like, if I were ever making a game and I needed to get like non-professional voice actors, I'm pretty sure I would go to like Grant and Saba. And then if I was ever doing a podcast that heavily revolved around like discussion and argument, I would definitely go to Adrian. And then if there was just like something that I didn't know, I would go to Carrie. And I'm like, what would I do for Lawrence? And I'm like, I guess I would go to Lawrence for like art. And it's like, man, I have a lot of talented people that I like interact with on a regular basis. And that's all I wanted to say. I was just thinking about it.
Well, that's very nice.
Oh.
I was waiting for the cynical twist at the end, but there wasn't one.
Yeah, I was too.
I'm not allowed to be genuine? Fuck you people.
You see how I feel, Zach? When
You're
everything
allowed, you just never
you
do.
say is taken back.
What do you mean you just never do? I'm nice all the fucking time. Shut up.
I was gonna say, you got 3 of your roommates here.
Zach, you get what you give, okay?
I am very nice. A lot.
Mhm.
Alright, end of stream. Goodbye, everybody. That was a good joke.
Oh yeah, I didn't even. I was like, wait, where'd Zach go? And then, boop.
Why did you think of that?
Because it was empty now. The Jammin' Ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar. And we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of crime.
Oh, well, how about this theory? A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that? Innocent.
We thought of
Innocent,
that too,
not
but-
guilty. Case over.
Edgeworth is like, what just happened?
Didn't laugh.
Not fan. Didn't murder.
Oh.
But
The only fingerprints on the guitar case were the victims.
only the victims, huh?
I see. Not so much for my theory, then.
Should the judge really be giving theories?
Absolutely
of
not.
What happened? The judge.
What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case?
The guitar wasn't at the Gatwater Hotel that night.
Is there only
Well
one
then.
hotel?
Yeah.
Yes, this is Ace Attorney.
Apparently.
Where was it?
The bright red guitar was eventually found at the TV studio. The victim, Juan Carreta, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir.
So you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case?
Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar.
So the guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel.
Yeah, that's right. It really had nothing to do with the case after all.
Hmm.
Our first order of business should be to gather more info from his testimony.
But there might be a trap set up for us somewhere, which seems bullshit.
Maybe.
Maybe.
However, Setting off traps is part of a lawyer's job, too.
You walked right into my trap, into my wide shoulders. I blocked your way with my wide trap.
If you say so.
Hmm. Of course, we're supposed to escape from them, too, wouldn't you say? Okay.
Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony?
Okay, pal. The ceremony started at 6 p.m. and around 8 p.m. and then there was a short break. A special post-ceremony show was supposed to happen. We were supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later.
And that's when the victim's body was found, correct?
Which is to say, the murder occurred during the 30-minute break period.
Why the fuck are you so loud all of a sudden?
How am I supposed to know I'm very loud in your ears?
It's because you're so fucking wide.
It's because I'm powerful. That's what
It's the power.
Powerful
Boy got his own
shoulders.
it's my
subwoofers.
powerful shoulders. Didn't you know?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Please continue. with
Edge
your
wide.
testimony, Captain.
Edge wide.
Edge wide, edge pride. Okay. The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct?
Yeah.
Who is this Adrian Andrews you're talking about?
She's the defendant, Madame Guard's manager. She's a real pretty lady, sir.
Ah, so she's a pretty lady. I wonder if she will grace us with her presence. I don't like how he said that.
When the post-film ceremony show was about to start, she went to get Mr. Ungard. After visiting his room, she next went to the victim's room to get him for the show, sir.
I see. And that's when she found the victim's body.
The cause of death, wasn't that because Mr. Carita was stabbed in the chest?
Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal.
He was shot!
Take a good hard look at the crime photo. Now, a real pro's attention here will be drawn here to his bandana.
Banana.
His bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped around tightly around his neck, sir.
Bandana.
Yes, banana, I see. It's banana scented bandana.
You having a stroke?
That's
Banana damn stam. Then what about
Something
the
called the
knife?
abadabadam. The bandana.
Seems to have been struck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death.
We have a crafty murderer on our hands here to make something so crazy as a banana scented bandana.
On the banana.
Phoenix, I'm having a stroke.
Blah, blah.
I believe that is enough. No more banana-scented bandanas. First, the victim
Fuck.
was choked to death with his bandana.
I guess that's kind of a clever way of not giving of like not doing a bullshit thing of like, oh, this is actually like new evidence, or you know, like the oh my god, I just stood one of my dice on its very tip. Anyway, sorry. Like the idea of like you're looking at the thing and obviously you think it's the knife, even though I even specifically mentioned like that doesn't make any fucking sense because the bandana just looks like he's wearing it, you know?
Yeah, kinda.
Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt on guard? Because there was reason enough to suspect him.
Here it comes. Looks like Edward's back in full swing.
Very well. Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck was that?
Hmm?
Okay. Hopefully that
I
was
don't know what
nothing.
you're talking about.
No, it was just like a. It was just like a hollow, like boo.
Weird.
Probably a ghost. The ones from the evidence.
Yeah.
Manengard and Juan Carita were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's about enough in my book.
Adrian. Give me a quick second. I gotta do something for the stream.
Oh no.
Wait, why'd Lawrence go in general? Lawrence.
So Lawrence.
Alright. Oh, you called it edge wide.
Because it's edge wide.
Alright, I gotta
PNG.
grab
Oh, that looks.
image.
Ooh,
Okay.
pretty good.
Browse.
The wider he
That
gets, the more
stream.
pixelated he gets too.
Yep. Who among you are
Or strong
watching-
enough.
No, are watching the stream right now?
I have it up in a tab, but it's muted.
Okay. All right. We have an addition to the stream.
Do we? Oh, there he is. He's just telling me.
Oh my god.
I'm curious.
It's wide.
I'm gonna have to look at the Twitch.
Oh
now.
no, I'm gonna have actual viewers.
God
I
forbid.
think Dave is here. I think that's about it. Actually, never mind. Dave is no longer here. Anywho, yeah.
As for evidence, there was the Jammin' Ninjas button.
What's so funny?
I just saw the Twitch.
It was ripped off of the ninja costume and was found in the restaurant guard's hakama.
Hakama.
Hakama. Hakama.
Hickama.
Hickam.
Hickama's
Ooh.
tasty.
I like it.
The defendant
Oh.
bought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder.
Wait, didn't we just say that the knife wasn't the murder weapon?
So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing.
It's sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clearly, sir. And there's this button.
And there's this egg.
There's this bloody egg.
That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And is this button also covered in blood?
No,
Yes,
it's
and
ketchup.
it's ketchup. I got a little hungry on the
Tomato
way. I
juice.
spilled it. You know. Yes, and we know that the blood, okay, the victim, blah, blah, blah.
What?
Yeah.
Alright, getting a lot of evidence here.
Well, this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it?
Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet, right?
Does he have a lot more shadows on his face than he did before?
I've gotten a lot older since you've seen me.
The duality of man.
The duality
I
of
am not
Edgeworth.
putting that one on.
What are you, some kind of coward?
Wait, but then what? Wait, then what is it called? What's the...
Edgeworth, then.
Nah, that's not as good.
Longworth.
Longworth.
Edge.
Long
I'll
fellow.
find a hole in your argument somehow.
You can press as hard as you'd like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions. I was about to say useless pointless questions. Haha, even better.
I keep looking at Edgewide, and then I'm like, oh, and then I look at the stream. It's so good.
Edge wide.
I want, if I ever get to the point where, like, I have enough things to, like, you know, like, see, like, subscriber count or, like a little thing of Twitch chat, I want it to be on Edgewide.
Edge Wideworth.
Edgewideworth. Okay, each thing goes away. As for the evidence, there's the Japanese button. It was ripped off the ninja costume found. There's Edgeworth's comic fingerprints were also all over the knife. Defendant brought the knife for the crime, which makes this. I mean, bought. Couldn't I second guess this because it came from the hotel?
You can press it.
I'll press it. Let's see.
Press Say it.
There was no way this was a premeditated murder, even if he bought the knife.
Sorry, pal. This isn't some pocket knife. It doesn't fold, so it's not great for walking around with either.
It's great for eating
Well,
steaks,
this
though.
is not good.
Yes, it is a steak knife. It's weird that he bought
Prosecution
that
proved
one.
that this was a premeditated murder. We're done for.
Lawrence, do you know any deals on steak knives going on?
God, speaking of adventures in retail,
Oh, no.
You can keep going. I'll just plow through this for a bit.
okay. So today, so for those of you that don't know, so I think it's just Lawrence. I work at a orchard nursery. Basically, it's just like a, oh, maybe I shouldn't, but it's a plant nursery, and the average purchase is about $150. But today I rang someone up for more than that, and I will let you guys guess the answer. Guess how much it was.
1,000 people are crazy.
Higher.
Higher.
Wow, 5,000?
Dude, we're doing
Lower.
prices right.
Hang on, let me go grab.
2,500.
Let me go grab the receipt. Because I printed out a duplicate.
I
For
shall
yourself?
stand my answer at 1,500.
The price is right. This crazy person had nurse at the nursery.
Or I could do
Alright.
what we did before, and I could say 1,501.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm back.
I mean, I think you told me, right?
I told you, but I don't think I told you the exact amount. I
Now
have
I'm
the
just going
exact
through our
amount.
text.
Will Zach
It's
like this one
cheating,
any
not
better than the
allowed.
last one?
That's that's edgelong.
Yeah, it's edgelong.
That's very
You-
that's very edgelong.
You never mind. I don't know. Someone else guess.
What do you
Oh
guys think of
my
edgelong?
god.
I
Edgelong.
think it was $2,340.
That it's lower than that.
$4,318.
He goes higher.
Well, that's
2,500.
$8,400,252.
Adrian, did you say 1,500?
No, but I didn't say anything.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
busy making
Lawrence,
that
is that 15?
That
I'm
was
sorry,
me.
I'm not looking. It's
How
higher than
dare
that.
1,501.
1,502.
You got it.
1,500.
1501, he bought a candy bar with it.
Exactly. No, it's higher.
$18,455,285,316
We're
and
just gonna say no,
18
Zach.
cents.
60
Lawrence.
degrees.
You,
Sailboat.
Sailboat.
Was I
Lawrence,
close?
you are close. It was $1,728.98.
Fucking
Oh my
nuts.
god.
They bought 83 things. It was 5 carts full of stuff.
Oh my
Wow.
Were
god.
did they say why? Like were they establishing like a new garden or something? Like
I don't know. This was like a project, because amongst that
clearly.
It
was
was all
20
fertilizer.
bags of soil. Yeah, they bought 20 bags of soil, so
So maybe they were like renovating their outside landscape or something.
must be, yeah.
Yeah.
But good lord.
And every time someone does like a massive purchase at my store, all the cashiers like back up. And we see who the person chooses.
Yeah.
That sorry son of a bitch.
See,
No. We're
But I thought he was
unfortunately
technically
like this is
fired.
good. This is good story, but we are missing some good lines.
oh, okay.
Unfortunately, it's okay though.
No, detective. Let's continue with testimony.
Oh, my poor pension too.
Detective, if you value your money, I suggest you proceed.
Yes, sir. We can talk about my pension later, sir.
What about what I was saying? Hello? Anyone? I'm not gonna lie. It's really weird because, like, you know, obviously when we're reading it in voice, like, it's hard for us to, like, pick up on some stuff sometimes. but like because I was more interested in the story, I didn't pick up on anything that I just said. Apparently, there was a huge revelation.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We can just press it again, right?
I don't want to. Costume found out. Hakama. Okay. Press. Do you have any proof that the button belonged to the victim?
What do you mean, pal?
Oh, let me put it this way. I am asking you if you have any evidence to back up your claim that this button was ripped off the Jammin Ninja's costume. Do
Oh.
you?
But can't you just tell by just looking at it? And the victim's blood is on it.
Anyone could have smeared that blood on there afterwards.
Mr. Edgeworth, help me, sir. Please.
Alright, I knew it had to be this piece of evidence. Now to reel this one in.
I taught you how to be wide. Come on, help me out.
Thread.
Huh?
The button was attached to the costume by thread, obviously. And that thread snapped when the button was torn off. If you match up the ends of the thread on the costume with the thread on the button, it's a perfect match.
Yeah, that's it. They're a perfect match, pal.
That's Edgeworth for you. Never misses a beat.
When was this button found?
Pretty soon after the body was found, we rounded up everyone who knew Mr. Carino.
God, I gotta use the bathroom so bad. My roommate's in there, and I'm very much considering going outside.
Oh no.
Oh.
Just be on your roommate.
He's been in there for like 20 minutes.
Knock
I
on
can
the
give
door.
you a
Is he
wild
okay?
guess
Get
what
out.
he's doing.
Bust down.
Call him. Does
So
he
it's
have his
almost
phone in there
immediately
with
after
him?
the murder.
Text him. Just be like, bro.
I don't talk with my roommate.
The police
That's
didn't
fair.
have the free time to lollygag and play tricks, unlike some people.
Well, if you don't talk with him, now's the perfect time to defecate with him.
That's
Oh
just
my
up.
gosh.
I like the fenestrate.
Hey, what is he trying to say about me here?
That I'm not wide? I can be wide.
I can be wide. I can be fucking wide if I want.
I just choose not to be.
How were the fingerprints arranged on the knife?
What do you mean, pal?
By examining the fingerprints, you can determine how the defendant held the knife. For example, did he hold it normally or overhand?
Oh, is that what you meant? Well, we didn't actually think of that.
I can't believe the bumbling of this department.
Hopeless. Were you paying attention to the testimony, right? The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. There is no way to determine how the knife was held at the moment of the murder.
So is the defendant the owner of this knife, then?
Okay, so we have now pressed everything. Only some of the information slipped through our fingers. What to present? Because it says Gatewater on it.
It's the Gatewater Hotel.
The Gatewater knife.
Well, because that's what I mean. It's like we're all over the knife. Defendant bought the knife. I want to just present the knife.
Your badge.
I can't present my badge. I'll die.
You son of a
Well, then
bitch.
do it. Do it. Yeah, you got the.
Do you want me to tell you what to do yet?
Do it.
No, because this is
Do
like a
it.
puzzle segment, right? This isn't like the delay right now isn't caused by bullshit. It's caused by me not knowing what to do, or like not being able to figure it out.
Let me know whenever you want to fucking call in game facts and ask them for a tutorial.
I don't know. I feel like stop putting pressure on me. Grant, you pick it, so that way it's your fault.
You
Pick
pick
it.
the nose.
What are the other options?
So
In, like,
so
as
these
a
three
to
pieces of
text
evidence
box. Are we
what
sure?
what we just got. So the other text
No,
boxes.
we shared 3.
There's a lot. Ongar were huge rivals with each other. That is true.
Okay.
They each thought the other guy was in their way. Motored enough in my book. Yes, apparently more than your sister dying. But as for evidence, there's the Gem Ninja's button. It was ripped off. The ninja costume was found at Onguard's Hakama, and they, in dialogue, they proved that is true.
Right.
The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife.
Right.
The defendant bought the knife for the crime, which makes it a premeditated murder. Which,
So present the knife on this, because it says Gatewater on it. So he bought it from the Gatewater Hotel.
Okay, so that's what I originally thought, but I wanted to make sure. So sure, let's do that. All right, that is true. Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh look, Grant was right.
See, it's
Good
all
job,
me.
Grant.
Thanks.
Good
Thanks,
job,
guys.
Grant. It was a good. It was good working. Hold it.
Good job, babe.
What?
So the basis of the argument is that this was a premeditated, this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client bought a knife beforehand.
That's right, pal. The defendant.
Did not buy this knife.
Huh?
Take a good look at the handle of this knife, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Huh?
It has a Gatewater seal set into the handle.
Gatewater. I think I heard that name somewhere before.
Are you fucking dumb?
Right, Richard Nixon.
That's the name of the hotel, the Gatewater Hotel.
Uh-oh.
Him just going, uh-oh, is really funny. The murder knife was actually the murder knife was actually property of the hotel. Whatever. Which means that this murder was not premeditated.
Yes, that's very true. This is a very big.
Very big if true.
Very big if true.
What is it?
Just
Mr.
starts going
Edgeworth?
nuts.
Are you going to teleport behind me?
Teleports behind you.
I am sorry, but the defense is simply too careless.
I'm sorry, but the defense is simply not wide enough.
Oh, they don't understand.
Could I? Do you
power.
think I could? No, no, I can't do that. I was gonna put edge long behind edge wide, like fit him right between the nameplate and the edge of the screen. But I don't think I can. I don't think that'll be a good idea. What?
Sad.
Tisk tisk. I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined.
How so?
I admit this knife is hotel property. There is no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough not to realize this.
Looks at Gumshoe.
Except for one person, maybe.
But I didn't know. Oh.
Anyway, the question is, where did this knife come from?
Well, why, that's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Kurita's room.
No.
From the victim.
It came from the victim. It was in his chest.
But that is incorrect.
Are you calling me a fucking liar?
What
Yes.
the
The
shit?
victim ate a last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I would like to draw the court's attention to what is on top of the table.
Lawrence, what are you doing over there?
Sorry, am I making too much noise?
Yes.
You're making some noise. Not.
It's just crackling.
Yeah, it's confusing.
There's a
Because I switched over to my phone and because I got hungry, so I went to the kitchen.
How
Okay.
could you?
Hey, I was
There's a
still
knife
watching
and
the
fork
stream.
on the table. Then, where in the world did this knife come from?
I'm
No,
going
no,
to
no.
tap my forehead, but not touch it.
Haha, if it pleases the court, I would like for us to recall the room of the defendant, Mr. Matt on guard.
Wow, who would have guessed?
Especially what was on top of his table. There is something missing, perhaps. Is it a single knife?
My God.
Are we gonna have to prove
Such a
that it
revelation.
was Adrian's plate?
We investigated the leftover dish for fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Matongard's knife was missing.
Doesn't make any sense.
How could I have not seen this before? Mr. Matongard had gone to the victim's room with a knife he had used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill, of course. And with all that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder.
Does that make you premeditated?
Amazing.
I say.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh yeah, I guess
Absolutely
if you walk into a person's room with a murder weapon, that makes
Yeah.
it premeditated.
That's
Okay.
pretty premeditated.
Because I was thinking about it like, does it really count premeditated if you just ordered food? But yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you still plan to kill him. Carrie.
Oh shoot, sorry. It seems like Edgeworth had this plan from the very beginning.
This must be one of those traps, and I just walked headlong into it.
God, the funniest thing, I don't know how to do it, but if we had like a voice effect, so whenever Mia talked, she like echoed a little bit, so it sounded like she was a ghost.
I
Oh my
mean,
God.
there's free software that you could download that could do that.
Wait,
but-
I got an idea. Carrie, start talking.
Okay.
Like now.
Alright. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, you putting it up
Okay.
to your mic, or
Yeah.
up to your speakers.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, okay.
How was that?
A little bit, yeah.
Fucking-
A
Okay,
murder
anyways.
weapon with fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume. There's quite a
Shoot.
sizable amount of evidence here.
Oh,
I can safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of your time. Although, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court.
So this is like the gift, because if this was Von Karma, she would not let us get a word in edgewise.
I'm back from the bathroom, and you know those little like picks, those little like green picks with a little like it's a toothpick and a floss thing combined.
Oh,
They
yeah.
Oh yeah,
combine.
the little dental picks. Yeah.
Yeah, they come in packs. My roommate apparently just left one in the toilet.
ew.
Oh.
That's not where
So-
they go.
He also left the sink completely soaked with water all over it, so I wiped that down and used the same towel to get it out of the thing.
Interesting.
Wild.
My roommate is not clean when he uses the bathroom.
Ew.
Oh, I think we discussed this before.
We
Yeah.
discussed it somewhat.
We
But
had, we had a
anyways.
big discussion.
Anyways, that's what I was doing while I was quiet.
Curry.
He means evidence that the court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence.
The thing we just said.
What does the defense have to say about this, Mr. Wright?
Well,
Phoenix. The judge is favoring I lost it. The prosecution right now. Is that a fucking surprise? If we answer with something wrong here,
that gavel of his will be ringing out the sound of our defeat.
well, yours. I'm already dead.
Mr. Wright, do you have something important and necessary to present to this court?
I mean,
No.
I
No.
mean,
I mean, little bit here.
I
It says
mean,
if you choose the wrong answer, you will definitely get a game over instantly.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. So
Let me
I
know
think
when
in
you
that
want it.
case, because it's like a one-hit KO situation, I would like to deliberate until a selection is made, and then you will tell us whether or not it's right or wrong.
Sure.
I don't fucking know, dude.
What's on the first page? Yeah.
There's this wine glass.
Guitar. I don't know.
The wine glass is weird, right? Because it was the only thing that wasn't touched in the entire like room. There's the fucking Gossip Land article, right? Where, like, I don't know, like that's like because I'm thinking about the whole, because that is a piece of evidence that matters, I guess. I don't know. What does anyone else think?
I have no clue.
I played the game, so I'm not gonna really say anything.
So
Is it actually the suicide report?
it's definitely not the suicide report yet. I would probably argue that, like, if I had to make a best guess, I would say that it's the magazine clipping, and then that's where we start getting onto the train of maybe it's Adrian.
Hmm.
That's what I would say.
Maybe Adrian did it all.
Oh, excuse me.
Adrian, did you do it?
Adrian, what is the... Well, do we have the correct answer?
Sorry, well, I was looking at the clip up. What was your answer?
It was... what a clip. We believe that the evidence we're supposed to present is the magazine clipping.
Incorrect.
Okay.
You're incorrect.
I don't know. So let's continue. Let's continue, Grant Carey.
Okay, so we figured it wasn't the.
Is it the
suicide
wine glass? It was evidence. It was evidence at the crime scene. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think? I think we should think of something.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm gonna say that it's the wine glass. Adrian, is it the wine glass?
It is the wine glass.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
You're not presenting it right now. You gotta choose actually I do.
Yeah. There's one piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something that this
What?
court has yet to see.
How wide Edgeworth could get.
Haha.
He's
Mr.
too
Wright.
powerful.
It's impossible that he could get any wider.
Adrian.
It's too wide.
Hey,
Yeah.
Adrian. Is there any possible? No, never mind. Never mind. I was about to make a joke of, like, given the fact that you've seen how wide that image is on stream, could you make an Edgeworth that's so wide he just goes across the entire bottom
border.
of the screen? but it wouldn't actually do anything. So never mind. I could make it so that way I could make I could make him like a Teletubby, where I just cut out like a section of his chest, and that's where the stream goes.
That's
God.
disgusting. Anyway,
I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I'm giving you one chance, and only one.
do not miss your chance to blow.
So, it comes
What's the
once in a
judge is
lifetime.
saying? Just don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs here.
Mom spaghetti. If I mess this up, it's curtains for all of us.
We
Oh,
may now
God.
present one and only one piece of evidence. Now then, what is this
Oh!
important evidence that you must show to the court?
I saw
yeah,
what
like I
Carrie
said.
saw. Oh my god.
What?
Like I said.
Look at the health bar.
Oh shit!
That's spooky
Like I said,
as
this
fuck.
is an instant game over if you can't figure it out.
Well, it's the wine glass.
It is the vine glass.
Divine.
This
No,
is a
it's my
wine glass,
badge.
is it not?
It's my bad. Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against the assailant. The vase was broken, his makeup is all over the floor. These were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser.
Mhm. Well, yes, I see your point.
However, this glass that is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over along with everything else was this wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. Well, what do you all have to say?
Well, yeah, it seems a little peculiar.
Yes, isn't it? I thought it was.
You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now.
Stop looking at me with old big old eyes.
You big old eyes. Mr. Edgeworth,
What is it, Your Honor?
your opinion?
I agree. Mr. Wright's eyes are
Please.
beautiful.
They're
You don't
so
need my
dreamy.
opinion. Because there is no special meaning to that glass.
Fuck you. What?
It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place, by the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking.
That does sound very plausible, Mr. Wright.
Could Miss Andrews really have set that glass down without thinking? I mean, I'm gonna say no way, because it's full of fucking tomato juice. Right?
It is also 11:59, 12 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well, we'll just
Yeah.
save.
We did a lot of faffing about the
Nah.
session, but I feel like there was a lot of good bits.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ah, yeah, memories.
Happy 4th
It's
of
like for
July,
good
everybody.
rewatching.
Yay.
Happy for
America.
America.
Home of the
America.
I don't know
home
if
of the great,
literally
anything.
do literally any of us are literally any of us actually patriotic enough to celebrate the 4th of July.
No.
Oh my god.
I mean,
So-
usually it's like a nice, like, fireworks and
Saba,
yeah, but not like on purpose.
Saba,
by
there's a
myself in
reason
my room.
why we're not celebrating this year.
Really?
What?
Could you tell me?
I don't know, can you
No.
figure it out?
Speaking of, so for Grant, I kind of already told you, but like for the town in which I live, our
Oh, yeah.
the city 4th of July plans are a 10 a.m. go outside and cheer. And then, no, it's not. And then there's a car parade, but the route is a secret.
And literally
What?
everyone just has to stay in their cars.
No, it's
No,
like
no,
the
it's a
cars-
parade, but it's secret so people don't gather.
So the cars will come, maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
And I was like, that's the fucking lamest thing I've ever heard. But I swear to God, if any of my neighbors wake me up at 10 a.m.,
With their cheering.
they're cheering.
Well, I mean, I don't. I'm not gonna go out and just say that why we're not gonna. But I did learn the alphabet the other day. If I remember correctly, it's A C A B, is how it goes.
That's pretty clever.
That's how the alphabet goes, right?
Somewhat. It's a.
I don't get it.
Zach.
I don't have the energy
Am I dumb?
to.
Little
Good night,
Yeah.
everyone.
It
Good
means
night.
a thing. Yeah.
Lawrence, would you mind hanging out for a minute?
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Lawrence.